you know what, for me, I came in building a brand. I came in building a brand and knowing exactly what, at least what I figured where I was wanting to go with it. My thing is that I had came in, I've already had a production company, a mainstream production company that I've written scripts and stuff like that. So I
Oh,
kind of came in on the end of business and said, okay, I did my research. When I say I did my research on the industry, I did my research. I found out who was the highest paying buyers back then. It was Christians. We were making more money than baseball and football together back then. You understand what I'm saying? So it was so much money that was being made in this industry that it had to make sense not only to me, but also to my family members outside, because I honestly thought that I would be able to be up under the radar. I didn't know me, but our family was watching for.
Watch that interview. I was like, oh, no, they didn't. We're all cousins.
wow.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't understand. I underestimated because I never watched porn. So I underestimated truly what it was. And I was like, okay. And I just did my thing. I just, I modeled. I used to model around the world. I was
Yeah.
I was there. I was doing all that. So I just packaged all of that and put that out there. This is what this is. This is what it, my thing is. We can go in and do adult films. I was thinking about I was going to be the first Black studio that had contract models just like Vivid and Wicked. You know, that was my whole
Yes.
thing. That was my thing. Doing that, it was so funny. I would always say I was a porn star wifey material. You know what I'm saying? I was the glamour porn star. You know what I'm saying? Like I was, this is who I am, and it was really me, but I just amplified it a little bit more when it came on the sexual side, the intimacy side, because I was just learning myself sexually and I was loving it.
Mhm. I think it's such a freedom at that age to be able to explore your sexuality. It's crazy because for me, I know that I explored it earlier, but I feel like now I'm really exploring it, and it's way later than my early 20s. So, how do you feel like the navigation of how you were intersects to who you are now? How has that transition been for you?
I'm more confident. I'm not ignorant anymore. I was ignorant to the fact, and I can even, Orpheus could vouch for it. I remember having a conversation with him, and I had interviewed him, and I remember when my family was talking about BDSM, and this is before I even got into the industry, and I remember asking him about the stereotype of when they say BDSM, they think of it as demonic. They think of it in that form and stuff like that. And all of those things were new to me coming into this industry. Even in the transfer of energy, when we're on set with her and when we do certain things, society will make you feel like these things are demonic. These things are not real. We should not be doing any of these things, or we will not be, by God. But what I learned is that for myself, I learned different parts of my body. I understood myself spiritually from that connection. And it might sound weird to a lot of people, but I had to disconnect from religion and go hard with my spirituality, because with religion, what I was doing, I felt like I can't go into church what I'm doing because people
say that again. Say that again. The spirituality and religion, because people think spirituality and religion is the same thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not the same at all. And so I knew that I was connected with God all the time. God was with me on those sets. God was with me, traveling with me from city to city. God was with me through the whole time and understood exactly what it is, what I was doing. I didn't know, but God knew, was leading me on. But also I knew that we all have God within us. We are of the form of God. This is the funny thing. I have a tattoo on my back that says God in spirit that I got at 18 years old. God in spirit. Here I am, a goddess. Never would think that. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny you say, here I am as a goddess, but you were born goddess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And someone, it's like you were born divinity, and then somebody tricks you, society tricks you into believing that you're something other than goddess. You know what I mean? That you're something other than God. The goal of divinity is to become stronger till he's man no longer. Right. The whole point is you come into this existence forgetting who you were to strive back to that place. And if you can reach it and achieve it, you have reached your true form, but this is not it.
Yeah.
This is it. Some people think that, oh, this is all there is this body, but there's so much more.
So much more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome.